There is a cure for HIV. There is a cure for HIV. We should be celebrating, right? We should all be celebrating.
You're a natural born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty, or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
What are we going to do about it?
What a press meeting.
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
All right, folks. So, you seen that intro. And you're going to find out here why I said what I said about there being a cure. Governor Pritzker passed something that I think is appalling. To me, it is. I'm just saying, to me, it is. Let me make this clear, because I don't have to defend nothing that I feel that I know is right. And that's this. I'm not homophobic. Can care less about what you think or what you feel about me being homophobic, because I'm not. So I'm not even going to go deep to explain that. But what I am going to say is this. I think this is really messed up. Really messed up. You have to listen to what I'm getting ready to tell you on this one. A series of LGBTQ rights bill have been signed by Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker will reverse what he has, in his words, quotations, archaic, quotes off, laws and change the way county clerks issue marriage licenses. The governor said Tuesday. NBC5's Chris Hush has the story. Let me be clear. What I'm getting ready to talk about has nothing to do with them getting their marriage license or anything like that whatsoever. But I'm going to read this off, and you're going to see why I feel that what's being done in here is absolutely ridiculous. A series of, I just read that one. Pritzker signed 4 bills that will expand the rights to the LGBTQ community. Y'all hear that? Oh, you don't think we should have rights? That's not what I'm saying. Don't even go there. Nice try. It's not going to work. It says one of the most historic is HB1063 will make Illinois only the second state in the country to completely reverse the criminalization of Illinoisans living with HIV virus. Stop right there, because you guys are going to listen to what I just said and try to say, well, what's wrong with that? No, listen. It will make Illinois the second state in the country to completely reverse the criminalization of Illinoisans living with HIV. That's not saying, oh, if you got HIV and you live in Illinois. No, that's not what it's saying, that you're going to be criminalized. That's not what it's saying. You have to be careful of how you're reading this. This says before the bill's signing, Illinoisans could face prison time and thousands of dollars in fines if they didn't disclose their HIV status to their intimate partners. Does that make any sense to you guys whatsoever? This says before the bill's signing, Illinoisans could face prison time and thousands of dollars in fines if they didn't disclose their HIV status to their inmate partners. Advocates say the law discriminated against marginalized communities and prevented people from getting tested, fearing legal repercussions for knowing their HIV status. HIV has a cure, huh? No. What this is saying is that if you have the HIV virus, you no longer have to disclose that to your partner or partners that you may be intimate with. Yeah, let that sink in. HIV. If you are HIV positive, I have nothing against you. God bless you. I'm glad that they got medicines right now that can keep you guys alive and can keep it from actually progressing into full-blown AIDS. I'm totally with that. But this is completely full of hypocrisy, because right now, they're trying to almost make it mandated to where you have to show that you have a vaccination for COVID-19, but you don't have to tell nobody, let nobody know that you may be sexually active with, that you have HIV. So that means if you COVID positive or anything like that right now, why should you have to disclose to anybody that you COVID positive? Why should you have to quarantine? Why should you have to do any of that? Why should you have to be tested at work for COVID-19 right now? Oh, because it can spread. Well, right now you can deliberately go and have sex with multiple people that you want to, if they are consenting to this sexual act that you want to do, and you don't have to disclose that you have a deadly disease. Well, it's not deadly because It is deadly and can be deadly if you have HIV and you have sex with someone and you don't disclose to them that you have HIV. They go living their lives and all of a sudden they get sick, not trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with them. They go in and find out they got HIV. All kinds of crazy stuff is getting ready to come out of this. I'll give you a scenario. Let me slow down. A person has HIV. Let's call him A or her A, whatever you want to call it. A has sex with B. A doesn't disclose to B that they have HIV. B has multiple partners too. Let's just say B is even a cheating husband. Oh no, I know you shouldn't be cheating. Oh, now you want to talk about morals when somebody shouldn't be cheating and when you shouldn't be giving people HIV unknowingly. Anyway, let me move on. B has multiple partners themselves. B has sexual intercourse with a whole lot of different people. All of a sudden, all these people are affected with HIV. And last time I checked, who's the most affected by HIV? Even when they were having to disclose to a partner that they may have HIV. Let me see. Could it be the Black and Latino community? Oh, wow. They really care for you, don't they? Huh? Am I missing something? Black people, African Americans, or like right now, they like to say black and brown people have the highest rate of this stuff ravaging our communities already as it is. And now you don't have to disclose it. What do y'all think that's going to do? What do you think it's going to do? So anyway, this says Timothy Jackson, Director of Government Relations for the AIDS Foundation of Chicago, says medication has made HIV undetectable in many people being treated for the virus. Medication, it says, has made HIV undetectable. Question, just rhetorical question. What medication has made it to where you can't even detect if somebody has HIV even if they come to the hospital? Which kind of stumps me a little bit there. So all my fellow MDs, PAs, OPAs, nurses, therapists, whoever go and actually literally treat patients, should that be in their medical records? Because like we go into hospitals and we see things in medical records that say people are HIV positive. And like I said, there are some people, some therapists, some PAs, some doctors that I know to their own, what's the word I'm looking for? Their own decisions. Some of them decide not to go and see patients that have HIV for their own reasons. Okay. Now you said there's a medication that makes HIV undetectable. So then how are we seeing patient charts that have HIV in there? And if it is HIV, what is this medication that's keeping it from being undetectable? Okay. Anyway, let me read that again. So I'm trying to slow down, guys. I'm working on it. I'm doing better. Timothy Jackson is the one that said this. Director of Government Relations for the AIDS Foundation of Chicago says medication has made HIV undetectable. Again, what medication is that? In many people being treated for the virus. Studies have shown individuals who are undetectable can't transmit the virus to others. Studies. I don't know what studies those are. I would definitely like to get my hands on those to where you're going to show me that these studies have shown individuals who are undetectable, they can't transmit the virus to others. Riddle me this. If I've been getting tested for COVID-19 since COVID-19 been ravaging the USA, you guys were going mad crazy. You can't be asymptomatic. Asymptomatic. You can be passing off without knowing. So the ones that do have HIV, they got medication that makes them undetectable and they can't pass it on. Why classify them as having HIV then? They don't have it. If it's undetectable, am I missing something? Okay, my fellow therapists, PAs, OPAs, doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, RNs, whatever. Does that make sense? If you were taking medications to where it makes HIV undetectable and also it makes HIV where it can't be transmitted, do you have HIV? That doesn't, guys, does that make sense to you? Are you listening to me? You might as well be me. I can give you blood work right now. It shows that I don't have HIV. It's going to show that I don't have tuberculosis. It's going to show I don't have a lot of things. So a person that may have HIV doesn't have HIV, or am I missing something? There's actually that sounds, doctors, please help me with this. I know a lot of us I love microbiology. I know a lot of us had genealogy. I know a lot of us had pathology. I love it. I loved all that stuff, but I'm really confused right here. How is it that this can go on like this with these words being said And nobody can say publicly that we have a cure for HIV, because this sounds like a cure. If it's undetectable and it can't be transmitted, how do you have it? Well, I know there's genomic sequences. No. Anyway, HIV has a cure, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. We have come a long way. So again, I ask this. These studies that show that individuals who are undetectable can't transmit to others, I would like to know where these studies are and what medication they are taking to where it covered it up. Because like I said, you get upset about people like me who don't want a vaccine for the virus. Last time I checked, HIV, that is a virus. So with COVID-19, you guys are going around saying I can possibly infect my grandma because you said I can be asymptomatic. So what is this? What do you call these people right here that's HIV positive? Well, they can't be. What do you call them? You can't even classify them as HIV positive, because if they taking this medication and it makes HIV undetectable and it makes it non-transmissible, then that's nothing, right? Anyway, this says right here, and I quote, "It's going to be a sigh of relief to not have your health condition used against you criminally." It's going to be a sigh of relief. Let me see this. This is what Jackson said again. Timothy Jackson, director of government relations for the AIDS Foundation, I quote, says, "It's going to be a sigh of relief to not have your health condition used against you criminally." Riddle me this. Why can a lot of so-called heroes, doctors, nurses, lawyers, anybody that was in healthcare before we had this trial vaccination come along, why are we deemed heroes and now we're being hated because we don't want the vaccination? You said right here, Illinois, listen to this. Timothy Jackson, director of the government relations for AIDS, said, I quote, "It's going to be a sigh of relief not to have your health condition used against you criminally." What about the ones right now that don't want the vaccine for COVID-19 and we're completely healthy? That is a health condition. Healthy is a health condition because I'm healthy. But that can be used against us that are not vaccinated. Huh? That can be used against us. You say, well, it's not being criminally. Oh, yeah, but the way a lot of folks are acting towards us heroes right now, you treat us as if we're criminals. Yeah, because you can infect your grandma. You can infect family members. Well, guess what? HIV people right now can actually infect people on purpose without having to give them nothing, as no indication that they even have anything. Let me finish reading the rest of this because some of y'all still going to try to defend this. Okay, other than that, okay, yeah, there's no more to read besides someone, I forget who this is right here, Kathy Flores, who says, "We needed those legal rights because of my health. So in order for us to be honored in that way, we need that legal paperwork to be in place." So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is to you guys. Instagramianites, Twitter hatchlings, YouTube MRMIs. Do you see where we're at right now as a society? Where HIV infected people can knowingly and willingly infect other people without having no criminal charges against them. But people that possibly have no idea that they're being infected with HIV, where are their rights at? Will they be able to come back and sue? You know what I'm saying? This happened, guys, from Governor Pritzker, I think they said this happened around the 27th. And I'm not going to get into some other things. He's not going to get into Governor Pritzker happened to sign this bill to mandate masks right after the Lollapalooza in Chicago. Anyway, let me know what you guys think by leaving the comments below after this video. And don't forget, if you are watching this right now on August the 5th, tonight, make sure you go to the Officer Tatum. Go to the channel tonight at 8:30 Central. I'm Central Time. 8:30 Central, I'm going to be going on the panel with the Officer Tatum, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be something real good. The Officer Tatum, ABL, and Jericho Green. I think this is going to be awesome, folks. So anyway, let me know what y'all think by putting in the comments below after this video. And I keep on forgetting this because I haven't done this in such a long time. If you want to donate to the channel, that's completely up to you. If you do, great. If you don't, great. But this is how you can do it. Right there. See the PayPal me, and you can join Patreon as well. It's only $1. That's up to you. If you do, great. If you don't, great. That's your choice. For the ones that were asking how to send gifts or how to send information that you would like me to have, That's how you can do it right there by sending it to the address right there. Make sure you put that in real good. If you feel that I'm going too fast right now, just pause the video. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let me know what y'all think by putting in the comments below. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into this subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Peace.